It was big. It was enriching. It was successful. It was the grand launch of Skill Up final years. 23,000 students registered. 15,000 students watched the session. Since we know that only 35% of students are employable and 78% students miss the required practical skills like coding, aptitude, soft skills, problem solving, and more, we are here to plug the gap with our Skill Up Final Years program. The event was graced by several industry experts.
XLR, they appear to be working very, very hard on this. Probably if some of the students are impressed with this and if they want to take it up, gain the advantage for them. In fact, ultimately, the ultimate goal of any student who is pursuing higher education is to land in a very good job.
It is not the definition of a screwdriver that gets you a job, but actually knowing how to use one.
Time is changing very fast, and you need to learn how to learn new things. That is very important.
This current initiative of them is a very nice step taken towards the democratization of education. As they just mentioned that this program is free of cost and is available for all.
Importance of this technology, importance of coding, importance of communication skill. Of course, they are very, very important. And on top of it, if you can really get the grip into the technology and solve the problems during our student career, then definitely it's going to add a lot of value into the portfolio.
So I'm confident that the students who got selected through this campus training program, I think they are going to become the day one deployment itself, they are productive.
And that's not all. We are just getting started with much more to come.
Hi, I'm Karthik Rannan. I'm the president of the Wall Street Club of BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus. Yes, so the collaboration with XLR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives while they try to navigate the world of finance. I am happy that we will be able to close this workshop successfully on a very good note.
Hi, I am Raghunendra Singh and I am the Technical Director of the Wall Street Club at BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus. It was a great amazing conducting this workshop with XLR. The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets, which was very helpful for the people who are interested in the field of finance, business or analytics in general. Thank you.
I attended a workshop conducted by CSA and ACM in collaboration with XLR. So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching, and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
The journey was great. Initially, I thought that I was not proficient enough in Excel, but later I came to know there was no prerequisites for it, and then I applied for it, and it was a great course, and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
Good evening, myself Kavya Ganatra. I am from Computer Science Association. I was the POC for this ML workshop conducted by CSA and ACM in collaboration with XLR. The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concept. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with XLR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our Technical Fest Atmos, and I thank XLR for being a part of it. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Hope all are doing great. So, yesterday I told that today I'm going to conduct a quiz, no? So, I'm going to conduct a quiz at 8:30, okay? On programming skills. So, I will explain about LMS as well, that is Learning Management System, in last 10 minutes. And please inform your friends also to join. So, within 4 to 5 minutes, we'll start the session. Okay. Meanwhile, any questions, let me know in the chat box. I will try to address it. No worries. We'll start the session. We'll move to the class. Okay. Yeah, Tamil Sagar, you can take it up, class. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening to you all students. Am I audible? Is my voice loud and clear? Respond in the chat. Good evening, all of you. Good to see you all back this evening. Thank you for that confirmation. Good. Okay, we will start with a quick recap of what we discussed last class, that is yesterday. I'll be sharing my screen and keep your answers ready. Shall we start? Okay. I'll be sharing my screen now. So this was yesterday's content we discussed. We will quickly recap not the rules, but what you actually need to learn. It's about word derivation from adjectives. How will you form adverbs? What are the verb forms of different nouns? Okay, this is what we will be focusing on. Hope all of you have done your homework and you're ready with the answers. Shall we start? Okay, we discussed the first 10, yes. And I have a few new words for you to derive from each part of speech. For example, we'll start with the last five. We will discuss the last five. Start with 25th word you find on screen. There are a lot of new students today, I believe, 250 plus. For those who are joining the session today, let me take you to the top of the screen. Yes, we had a lengthy discussion yesterday about how do we frame words from root words. If a noun is given, how will we arrive at the relevant verb, adjective, adverb, and person concerned in some instances? For the first one, for example, excellently is the adverb, excellent is adjective, excellence is noun, excel is the verb. So accordingly, you will have to practice all these, and I have some more words to discuss today. As I said, let's discuss the last five. 25. Be active on chat. Start giving your answers. Light is the word. So in which part of speech will this fit in? It's a noun. Very good. Light. Light is a noun. What is the verb? Light is also a verb. Lighting the candle. When the power goes off, when there is power failure, we light the candle. In that sentence, light performs the role of a verb. And there is also another lighten. Okay, lighten is also the verb. To lighten something. Check if you can frame a verb using a prefix. Lighten, add a prefix with lighten, and check if you can frame another verb from this root word. If someone doesn't know anything, what will you do? You will dash them about the facts. I'll give you a synonym. You will inform them. Enlighten, very good, Soumya. You will enlighten them. Good. From light, you frame the verb enlighten, lighten. What does the flight do? Is there another verb possible? Use a single letter as a prefix and what does this word alight? A-L-I-G-H-T. Quickly check. Is there a word? Alight. Give me the meaning. Alight is a noun. Alight, yes. Give me the part of speech. Is it a verb or a noun or an adjective, adverb? What part of speech is alight? Also give me a sentence. Use alight in a sentence. Is it a noun? Someone recheck it and confirm. Alight. Something alighted. Alight is a verb. Use it in a sentence. Use it in an appropriate sentence. Yes, Mrunalini, it's a verb. I do agree it's a verb. Now use this verb in a sentence. Very good. He was the only passenger to alight from the train. Correct. Lightning. Lightning is a noun. Lightning is a noun. So the word light is an adjective. What is the noun form of light? Forget about the instrument. Forget about the lights and the bulbs. Forget about the electrical objects. Light. Alight is the verb. Enlight is another verb. What is the noun form? What is the noun form? Very good. I get a lot of examples. The honeybee alighted on the floor. Lightning is a noun, but if something is due to the dash of the object, the child was able to throw it up in the sky. Fill in with the appropriate word here. Due to the dash, within bracket, imagine you have light. Due to the dash, within bracket, light of the object, the child was able to throw it to a greater height. Due to the, not light itself. What is the opposite of heavy? The object is light. It's adjective, noun form. No, you use, what is the noun form of happy? Give me the noun form of happy. Happy is an adjective. I am happy, he is sad. It's an adjective. Happiness, very good, Balakrishnan. Happiness, similarly, due to the lightness of the object, apply the same rule here. Light. Due to the lightness of the object, the baby was able to throw it to a great height. For example, a paper or a very soft object. Due to the lightness, happiness. Okay, now 26th one, dominate. Dominate is a verb. Very good. Dominates is the verb. Jyoti, quickly type the other parts of speech. Noun, adjective, adverb. Correct. Domination is noun. Next time when you are keying in the answer, you should also type what part of speech is that. Domination hyphen noun. Dominant is adjective. Very good. Dominant. At least type ADJ. N for noun, V for verb. Dominantly is adverb. Domination is noun. It's not a verb. Domination is noun. Okay. Now we will quickly go through this because we should also cover today's topic, synonym and antonym, as much as possible. Now quickly the last 4. Move on to special. What part of speech is special? Is it a noun or a verb or an adjective or an adverb? Special. Special is an adjective. Tanusha, Rulanini, Vamsi, thank you all very much. Special is adjective. Now quickly give me the verb. What is the verb form of special? From special, how will you derive the verb? And the adjective. And the specialize. Tanusha, very good. Specialist is the person concerned. The verb is specialize. What is the noun form? Specialize is the verb, and someone who specializes in something is a specialist. He is the person concerned. Again, a noun. Speciality, very good. Speciality is the noun. Specialization, it has 2 nouns. Very good. Specialization, speciality are noun forms. Now, next one is a bit challenging one. New. We all know that new is a adjective. We can quickly find it out. It's a new object. It's a new mobile. It's a new model. It's an adjective. Give me the verb. How will you frame a verb from this? Renew. Very good. Very good, Tanisha. To renew something, you have done your homework. New, no, that I knew it comes from know. It is the past tense of no. New is not the verb form of new. What is anew? A-N-E-W. Add A. Check the meaning and let me know. Is it an adjective? Newly is adverb. New. New is the past tense of no. No, naturally is adjective. You don't have to go to the next word. Check the part of speech of this word called anew. Check if there is a word that exists. A-N-E-W. Adverb. Give me a sentence using anew. A-N-E-W. Okay. Quick. Give me a new chance. What is the correct meaning of anew? Will one of you quickly check that? A-N-E-W. What is the meaning of that word? A-N-E-W. It's an adverb. Again, over again. Very good, very good. So there are two adverbs possible. Anew and newly. They are newly married couple. He is a newly inducted trainee. Newly. It's an adverb. Anew is also an adverb. Good. Now, naturally. Naturally, we all know it's an adverb. What is the adjective form of naturally? Quick. Natural, adjective. Very good, Mahesh. Naturalistic. Okay, another adjective. What is the verb form? Nature is also a noun. Nature is a noun. Naturalize. Very good. Naturalize. Now we will move on to the last sentence. Difference. Very good, Gayatri. Natural is adjective. Nature is noun. What part of speech is difference? Difference is not a verb. No. What is the difference between the two? Differ. Differ is a verb. How does it differ from? Difference is noun. Very good. Difference is noun. What is the verb form of difference? Different is adjective. Differ or differentiate. Very good. Most of you have the right answers. I'm happy about the fact that you are focusing on the classes very attentively. Okay, differentiate is the verb, differ is another verb, differently is adjective, and then difference is noun. Good. Now, thank you all for your accurate answers. Now I have a couple of sentences, which is not sentences, words, which is not mentioned on your screen, but I'm going to read it out. I need your quick reply. Are we all ready? Shall I begin? Okay, good. Lokeshwari Mohammed Haseen. Here are your words. Quickly note it down in a piece of paper. Please have a notebook with you, because I need to check how quick are you in spontaneously answering rather than looking at your dictionary or Googling and then giving the answer. I need a quick response. I'm going to give you a word. Instantly, you should type it out what part of speech it belongs to and what are the other derivatives. If it is a noun, give me the verb, adjective, adverb. If it is an adjective, give me the noun, verb, and adverb. Similarly. Okay. Now, friend. Friend. What part of speech is that? And I need the other derivations quickly. Very good, Magesh. It's a noun. Give me the verb, adjective, and adverb. Friendly is what? You need to mention the part of speech as well. Adverb. Balakrishnan, Ramakrishnan. Very good. Friendly is adverb. I'm interested in knowing the verb. Friendship is noun. Friendliness. Noun. Befriend, very good. Who got it first? Let me check. To befriend someone. Bhakyashree Gaikwad. Very good. Congratulations. To befriend someone, to make someone a friend. Okay, best friend is not a verb at all. Okay, very good. Friend is noun. Friendliness. Friendship is the actual noun. Friend as a person, yes, it's a noun. Friendly is adverb. Befriend is your verb. Friendlier, comparative adjective. We will discuss more about that a little later when we are discussing adjectives in detail and rules related to that. So now we deal with different parts of speech, word derivations, and quickly we will move on to synonyms and antonyms. Now, I have 4 words. I will read all the 4 words at a stretch. Please keep your pen and your notebook handy. Make a note of that and quickly post your answers in chat. Shall I begin? Are you ready? I need an S on the chat. Very good. Bhakyashree and Gayatri. Thank you. Now, we derive the words from friend. Similarly, enemy. Note down this word enemy. Rich, poor, and power. Very common words that we make use of in our common parlance in day-to-day communication. My first word is enemy. Second word is rich. Third one is poor. Fourth one is power. Give me all the 4 forms. Enemy is noun. Yes, he is my enemy. What is another noun form? The person whom you refer to as an enemy is a noun because he is a person. What about that concept? No, Muhammad Asim, enemies is not adjective. You are pluralizing. Enemies is also a noun. Enmity, very good. The concept as such is enmity, the enmity between me and my enemy. Okay. Now, what is the adjective form of an enemy? Check and let me know quickly. Let me see who gets it, because that is something that we don't hear about or use in our common spoken and written language. Entity? No. Inimical, Jyoti, you got it right. Congratulations, Jyoti and Sila Sai. Inimical. Inimical. Check the spelling. Inimical or inimical? Economical, where does economics have to picture, Magesh? Economics has nothing to do with enmity. Inimical, very good. Inimical. Now about, I don't think there is a verb to make someone my enemy. There is no such word, but to make someone my friend, befriend someone. Enemy like, okay. Enemy like, it's an adjective or noun. Also check if the word is hyphenated or closed up. Whenever you use compound nouns, there are specific rules related to that. If it is hyphenated, for example, all compound words using self, self-confident, self-reliant, or mostly hyphenated. So check if enemy like is hyphenated. Enemy is adjective. Lokeshwari, I don't think enemy is an adjective. Inimical. Inimical is the adjective. Hostile is the adjective of enemy. No way. We are not dealing with synonyms. It's a derivation. It has to go along with enmity is verb. Inimical is adverb. There is enmity is a verb. No way. Enmity is a noun, Vishal. Check properly. Right. Now, how about rich? Richer is adjective. No comparative adjectives here. Rich, give me the verb form of rich. What is the verb of rich? Richness is noun. Enrich, very good. Enrich is the verb form of rich. You're very active students. I appreciate that. So with rich, it is enrich. Richness, it is richly decorated. Richly is adverb. How about power? The word power. Give me all the word forms of power. What part of speech is power? Noun or adjective or adverb? Power is, quick students, I'm waiting for your response. What part of speech is power? P-O-W-E-R. You point at someone and say he has some magical powers in him. Power. If it is underlined, what part of speech is that? Are you all listening? Am I? Power is a verb. Very good. Power is a noun. Powered is a verb. No. Muhammad Asim. Power is a noun. Powerful is adjective. Very good. Empower is a verb. Superb. Empower is a verb. So most of you are very good at derivation of words. We will quickly move on to today's topic. Powerfully. Empowerment is noun. Very good. Empowerment is another formation. Good. It's an above average class. I appreciate your attentive listening and your quick responses. Now, I'll take you on to what we have for today. Today's class is synonyms and antonyms. Give me a minute. Okay, this is the content that we have to go through. Is my slide, the screen visible? The PDF that I am presenting it on to you. Synonyms and antonyms. Okay, good. Now for today's class, we will analyze synonyms and antonyms. It's not a new topic, but when it comes to verbal, you will have to master your ability to find the synonym and the antonym of a given word or an expression or a phrasal verb or an idiom very quickly. And there are some logical approach towards how to arrive at the synonym of a word if it sounds to be new to you. If you have not heard about it in common parlance, how am I to arrive at the right option? Okay, here we go. First, a few tricks to solve synonyms and antonyms. Okay. The first approach is to recognize the correct part of speech. And that's why I first had a detailed discussion about the different parts of speech, how to derive words from a given part of speech. And that's how you build your vocabulary, to relate the logical connection between words and to know where the word originates from, or in other words, to arrive at the root word of the given word. We will start with simple words which we use frequently in our day-to-day communication in spoken and written form. Now, synonym of patient. It is gently, calmly, loudly has nothing to do with that. Tolerant is the synonym of patience. Now, how is that you quickly arrive at it? Though options A and B are closely similar to patient, They aren't the answers as they are adverbs while patient is an adjective. So this is exactly the reason why I began the session by giving you inputs on parts of speech. First of all, you need to know what part of speech does the given word fall into. Is it a noun? Is it an adverb? Is it an adjective? Or is it a verb? Decide on that, and accordingly you will have to logically choose the synonym. Okay. We cancel these two out gently and calmly, though they have some relevance of being patient. They are not the answer because they both are adverbs. Okay, loud, though it is an adjective, it is the antonym. So tolerant is clearly the right answer. Okay. A word can have several meanings according to the context it appears. Yes, it does. And there are some words which, with the same spelling, can be used as a noun and a verb, for example. Now, I will give you some examples. Now, you need to type out some quick examples to me. For example, the word project, Project. When you say, I have not completed my project yet, underline the word project. What part of speech is that? In the sentence, I have not completed my project yet. Project is underlined. And the question is, identify the part of speech of the underlined word. Give me the answer. I have not submitted my project. Your pronunciation here is project. What part of speech is that? It's a noun. Okay. Project. Project the object on the screen. Now this becomes a verb. Correct. Good. Vishal, Gayatri, Mrulalini. So without change in spelling, just the pronunciation changes. Project the object on the screen. I have not completed my project. You would not say, I have not completed my project. No. Give me some words with the same spelling can be used as a noun and as a verb without changing the spelling. But you change the pronunciation. At times, the pronunciation is also the same. Give me some examples quickly. There are, if not hundreds, at least 30 to 40 words that you can condition. Okay, I am conditioned to this kind of behavior. Object, very good. Object, object. Then light, yes, signal. You should stop at the signal, traffic signal. He signaled me to move. Light. Minute. Very good, Maunika. Minute and minute. I need minute details in your summary or in your interpretation, in your essay. Minute, it's an adjective. Minute by minute, the situation changes. Okay, desert. So there are a lot of words with different, with same spelling. At times pronunciation changes. For some words, pronunciation remains the same, but the same word is used as a verb and a noun. Good. Similarly, here, season. Season, we refer to the 4 or 5 seasons, spring, summer, winter, fall. My mother asked me to season the doll, to prepare the doll. Cricketers must have heard of this term season. Before we use a bat, if it's a new bat, we season it. We hang the ball and keep tapping it till it becomes good to be used on the ground. Season it. Similarly for buckles. I prefer lighter buckles. Buckles is the hole in your belt that you clasp. Buckle also means to tighten up. Kids do not buckle their pants properly. So, his legs buckled due to dehydration while climbing the hill. Different context. We should be shrewd in identifying the contextual meaning of words rather than going by the literal dictionary meaning. At times, students commit errors because they go by the literal meaning and forget the context. Context gains more importance rather than the literal meaning. Okay. So here, the third usage of buckle, his legs buckled due to dehydration while climbing the hill. The other meaning for the word buckle is to collapse, especially under a lot of weight or pressure. Becomes intertwined so that it couldn't move any farther. Hence, the context of the word should be taken into consideration before finding the answer. Good. Do not always go for the option that starts with the same letter as it can be a deliberate trap. So this is a very important tip that you all have to note down. Do not just go by words which begin with the same letter. For example, the synonym for adjudge, you will have to choose from consider, settling, acquit, adjourn. Adjudge is to consider. So acquit and adjourn has nothing to do with adjudge. So be very careful. Do not blindly go by similarity in the first letter. Okay. Now the fourth point. English words, as you all know, often share a Latin, Greek, or a French root, obviously. With other words, hence, in case of not knowing a word, break the words into parts and think of other words sharing the same group of letters. Okay. Now, AST. Hope you all are listening. Right. Now, I need a proof of your listening, which means I've given you some examples here. Rule number 4. If you have no clue what the word means, then go by the root words, whether it's of Latin origin, Greek, or French origin. For example, AST, aster, asterisk, asteroid, astronomy, astronaut, share the Latin root word ASTR, which means star. Now, can you quickly think of any word in addition to the ones listed here? Aster, asterisk, asteroid, astronomy, astronaut, which means star, something related to star. Anybody interested in what is the science that deals with astronomy? Okay. Astrology, stars, very good. The whole science of astrology, astrologist, depends on what the current star is. Good. Thank you, students. Tanusha, Vishal, Nagasai. Now we move on to the next rule. Carnivorous, incarnate, reincarnation, carnal. They share a similar root which means flesh. C-A-R-N, carn, flesh. But what is carnival, by the way? Carnivorous, incarnate, reincarnation, carnal is fine. What is carnival? Give me the meaning of carnival. It's a festival, correct. It's a festival. So can we blindly relate it to flesh? What has carnival got to do with flesh? So whatever rule is stated, we shouldn't apply it blindly. We need to always take it with a pinch of salt. Apply where it is feasible and not everywhere. Hence, learn the list of words having same Latin, Greek, and French word. We do eat flesh in carnival, so it's related. Okay, that's a good explanation. Can we relate reincarnation? It means rebirth. Okay. Soumya Sharma. Sounds good. Reincarnation. So Khan with flesh It's a good way of relating it. We eat flesh during carnival, so the rule directly applies. Right. Learn words which are similar, which has Latin roots, Greek or French words. Now we move on to the next rule. Prefix and suffix also help to a certain extent figure out the meaning of a word. Yes, it does. There's no second thought about it. I, IL, IM, IN, IR means not. The letter also means not. Now give me quick examples. Now what is listed here are I, IL, IM, IN, IR. We have a lot of prefix. Not with this. I asked with the first letter of English alphabet. We use to frame opposites which is not a. For example, symmetrical, asymmetrical, synchronous, asynchronous, which is not synchronous. Theist, atheist, Madhavi, very good. That's a quick reply. Theist, atheist. Come up with other words. Not with in, exclusively with a. You use a before the word and frame the opposite. Alike, alike, no? Yes, it is like, alike everyone else. I don't prefer to watch movies in theater, but I do prefer to watch it in at home. Like, alike, good, Nagasai. Very good. So you will also have to master what are negative prefix and what are positive prefix. So trans means across and beyond, transport, transnational, transatlantic. Now quickly give me some words wherein you use trans means across. I've given you three here: transport, transnational, transatlantic. Transgender, Monica, very good, across. Transfer, superb. Yes, translation. Quick, what are the other words that use trans? Transaction. Good. Wow, you guys are awesome. Now, moving on. Some common words have unusual and obscure meaning and can easily mislead you. Focus here. Some common words have unusual and obscure meaning and can easily mislead you. What is that? The word maroon has two different meanings. To maroon as a verb, maroon someone is to leave or abandon them on a deserted island. As a noun, a dark brownish red color is. People wear maroon dresses. It's a color. Next, the word organ has got the following meaning. As a noun, a musical instrument such as a pipe, organ, a musical instrument. As a noun, a specific part of a body such as the liver or heart. Okay. Amorphous. What is amorphous? In some tests, there can be instances where two options are similar to each other and mislead you to a wrong answer. It happens quite often. What is the meaning of amorphous? Formless, interest, disinterest, traditional. It has nothing to do with interest, disinterest, traditional. Yes. Option A. Formless, without form, without a shape. Very good, Sonia. Okay. Now words with un, dis, in, anti, etc. are not necessarily the opposite. This has to be carefully considered. The antonym of pungent is, what is the opponent of pungent? It's the option, the right option is it's bland. It's not strong or unclear or disintegrate. Okay. In case the meaning of the word is not clear, going through all the available options can certainly be considered as a good idea. By doing so, one can start getting idea about the given question and start negating the available options one after the other, the process of elimination. Okay. Take note of positive and negative answer choices. It is possible to associate a negative or positive charge with almost any given word. Try to discern whether each word in the following list has a positive, negative, or neutral meaning. Maligned. Is it a positive word? Malicious. A malicious comment, a malicious remark. So if you're not sure about the meaning, the immediate option is to check whether the word has a positive association or a negative association. The prefix mal is typically used in negatively charged words. Mal. Give me a few examples now. Malfunction, very good, Jagadish, which doesn't function, it has a negative implication. Malicious, yes, it's there in the example. Then malnutrition, Nagasai, I thought of that. Malpractice, malnutrition. Malefic, Malefic. People interested in astrology, they would say malefic moon. Malefic, malnutrition, malfunctioning, very good. So mostly malware. How can Malaysia come in here, Muhammad Hassan? You mean to say Malaysia is not a nice country? No. Maleficent. Okay. Right. So mostly we could quickly think of words that begin with mal with negative connotation. So if the meaning given is not, then you cannot quickly identify what the synonym is. If you are not familiar with that word, then you can kind of narrate whether it has a positive connotation or a negative connotation, and then can eliminate the irrelevant options and arrive at your answers. Okay. Synonyms, when used in the same sentence at the same place, ideally do not change the entire meaning of the sentence. For example, it was Rahil's hesitation that was the cause of all trouble, can be replaced by it was Rahil's reluctance that was the cause of trouble. As hesitation and reluctance are similar in meaning, we will first go through certain prefixes and how is that you can, identify, move closer towards the actual synonym. Okay. UNI, which means one. Now students, get active on chat now. Give me some 10 words. Uniform, which means similar or one. There shouldn't be any unique. Okay, unicorn, unify, unity, universal, that is present everywhere. University. But does university mean there is only one? No. Okay. A new leader was able to unite the three factions into a strong political party. Now, mono, as you know, is one. Monologue. Give me at least 5 words quickly. That starts with MONO and means single. Monolingual, monologue, monograph. Monotonous, when there is no variety in one's talk. We call it, it's a monotonous talk. There is no variation in pitch, variation in subject style, it sounds monotonous. Now give me one word to ensure that you are with me. Monopoly, very good. Right. So bisect, biodiversity, no. Bilingual, correct. Duality, duolingual, trilingual, trifurcate. So quadri is 4. Quadri is 3 or 4. Tri is 3. Quadri is 4. Yes. Tetra, penta, octa, hexa. Okay. Now a quick question. Let me check who gets it right. What will you call a person who is in his 70s in terms of age? An old man in his 70s. What is the word to refer to him? Someone in the 70s. Not senior citizen. Senior citizen is everybody above 60. But there is a word that refers to people in their 70s, 60s. Anybody? Let me check whose vocabulary is rich. Not old age, my dear. Teenager, no way. How can 70 be a teenage Sangamitra? Come on. Septuagenarian, correct. Octogenarian, hexagenarian, septuagenarian, Sindhuja, Tanusha, very good, congratulations. So that is how you identify penta, tetra, heptogenarian, hexogenarian, septuagenarian, octogenarian, hexogenarian, very good. Centenarian, 100. Century, centenarian. So this is how you arrive at meaning. If you do not actually know the meaning, you will have to dissect the first part. What does it mean? Heterology. Pentameter. Penta is 5. In poetry, we call it iambic pentameter. Pentagon, which has 5 sides. Okay. So these are ways you can quickly associate and with sections of the word, with parts of the word, and try to figure out what the word really means. Poly, give me some words with poly, P-O-L-Y, which means many. Polynomial, polytechnic, polygamy, polymorphism, very good. Polycentric, polyclinic, polyglot, who speaks multiple languages. Polygamy, polyandry. Okay, we will move on. Omni, we all know, omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent, it's all powerful, knowing all. Micro, macro, mini, all these are self-explanatory, so I am quickly moving on. Anti, antenatal. A-N-T-I and A-N-T-E. What is the difference? Antiseptic, which is against, which stops you from. Anti-corruption, against corruption. Anti means opposite. Anti-chamber. So be careful. A-N-T-I is different. A-N-T-E. Mohammed Hassan, good. Anti-low. Pre, post, inter, intra, intro, all these are very familiar. So I'm not focusing more on that. I-N, E-X, circum, sub, yes, under, sub-inspector, sub-registrar, substitute. It's a replacement for the main player, substitute. Now superimposed, supervisor. I am super happy, super excited, above and over. I'm super enthusiastic, supreme, con, consensus, with or together. Give me a few words: constitution, constitute, confederation, concurrent. Confederation is a group of people coming together, confederation. Non, a very common non-violent, non-cooperative movement. INUN, contra, untrue, contradiction, contrary. So anti, down, counter, this, miss, MAL against pseudo. Pseudonym. Give me a few examples. Pseudo, false or fake. Apart from pseudonym, pseudonym is given here as an example. Pseudocode, very good. Pseudopedia, pseudocode is a common word that all geeks, technical geeks come across. Now, auto by itself, cohesive, cooperative, together with, jointly. Co-founder, cooperate, co-founder, together with, cohesive. Coincidence, coherence, okay. Now we move on to suffix. En, broaden, widen, lighten, smoothen. Sudden is not a verb, it's an adjective. Burden, brighten, enlighten, good. So these are suffix used as used with words to form verbs. Similarly, en is also used as a prefix. Enlighten, engulf, enrich, enfeeble, to make someone weak, entrust someone, encounter, to face someone. So en acts as a suffix and as a prefix to frame verbs. Encryption, very good, Mahesh. That's a very important word. Encryption, enlighten. Envision, to look something ahead of, before it really happens. Envision. Encapsulate, endangered species, very good. Encapsulate. Okay, now we move on. ATE, rusticate, proliferate, to bring or come back to life or consciousness. Integrate, activate, motivate, very good. You frame words very quickly, students. I'm happy that you are sharp. Okay, now IFY and FY, verbs mostly. Electrify, intensify, qualify, falsify, very good. Intensify, modify, unify, simplify, good. So IAC, ISE, both are UK, US variants. Regularize, summarize, minimalize, to victimize, analyze, memorize, empathize, very good. So, commercial, AL for example, acquittal, practical, probable, despicable, that is LE. Now we deal only with AL. Commercial, bilabial, facial, good. Now I see aristocratic, intrinsic, SIC, energetic. Okay, aristocratic, LY, FUL, OUS, OSC, IVE. Give me some words that end in IVE. Adjective, administrative, achieve, very good. Less, without pain. Lacking of something. Careless, reckless, shapeless. We talk about sugarless. Okay, powerless, speechless. Okay, good. Childish, kiddish. Having the quality of, don't bring in British here. Childish, kiddish. Having the quality of. Rubbish, accomplish. Okay, good. O or er. So these are the suffixes and the meaning. We will quickly move on to the next part. Anyways, in your repository, all the material will be added. You can have access to it. Go back to it and spend some time learning about that in detail. Latin roots. You don't have to memorize everything painstakingly, but have some idea of how a Latin root sounds like and how a French root or an Italian root of words. Okay, common Greek word. Bios is life, we all are aware of that. Chronos, chronological, derma is skin. You have everything listed here in a very detailed manner. Okay. Now let's move on to the actual activity. Give me a minute here. Okay. Spotting errors. Now, be active in chat. I'm going to ask you some questions. Choose the antonym of Advent. Advent of Jesus Christ, the advent of Mohels, Orients, we talk about. Adventus, arrival, very good. And to confuse you, there would be another word, something like advantageous or advantage. So don't go with the resemblance in spelling. You should know advent is adjective, arrival. It's a noun actually. Advent is noun, arrival is also a noun. So that's how you will. Object, so that's what we discussed a few minutes ago. Object, object. Presents, present. The chief guest is going to present the award to the winner. It is to give. Present is not a gift here. So you will have to get the difference in terms of the context. Maybe this might be a new word, gargantuan. You shouldn't be misled by gregarious because they share some similar spelling. The actual option is immense, severe. Spec means look. Spectator. Spec means to look, to watch. Spectator. Spectacle. Spec. Show me the spec. Also, be watchful about homonyms and homophones. Insight and insight. INCITE and INSIGHT. Insight means to provoke. Insight means the capacity to gain an accurate and intuitive understanding of something. The word rate is normally used to describe the speed at which something happens. However, it can also mean to classify. Saturate. It is underrated. It is overrated. Now, some usual words can mislead you, especially if the meaning is obscure. So think before answering. Crowd is the opposite of, it's the opposite of to dispel, and not distraction or disturb or dislocation. So be very shrewd, sagacious, and be very sensible in understanding the context and getting the synonym and antonym right. Okay, now get ready with your pen and papers, your notebook, and I'm looking forward to your response in chat. Choose the synonym of the given words. The first one is given as an example. Lucid means clear. And here you go. What is the meaning of ages? Corrigible, repugnance, intrepid, tenacious. Okay, it's an LMS. Good. Ages, protection. Okay. Quickly throw your answers. In about 5 minutes or so, we will cross check it. I'm not going to give you the answer. The answer is down below. I'm going to minimize that. Okay, here is your slide. Quickly give me the answer for the first three. Synonym of ages, corrigible, repugnance, intrepid, and tenacious. What is the opposite of corrigible? How will you arrive with the opposite of corrigible? For 2, it is C. Good. Or you can answer that way too. What is the answer for first, second, third, fourth, fifth? Incorrigible, Pranjali. Okay. Now here are the answers. Complete the second one too. You can quickly complete the second one and we will move on. The second exercise. One is given to you as an example. Complete 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right. You have 2 more minutes, and then we will check the answers. Quick. Are you done? Shall we scroll up for the answers? Okay. You can check your answers yourself. Here are the answers. Okay, now we will start with some simple words that we are very familiar. I'm going to take you to the end of the slide and complete that big test. Okay. Now let me make it a bit smaller. So you will have to match the meaning of the words given on the left to the right. We'll have to match it. Pick. Now what you can do is the first 5. Match it quickly. Send me the reply in chat. There are 12 questions. Even if you take 10 seconds or let's say 15 seconds, you can for a answer. First one is C. Very good, Haima. Vaishnavi. Second one, Ramya Bhagyashree. Good job. Misconduct. Where will you match that with? I'm not given the complete answer in the copy that would go into your LMS. This is something that I prepared just an hour ago. So give me the answers quickly. Why don't one of you quickly type the answers for all 12 and send it at a go? Or at least the first 5, like 1C, 2D, 3G, something like that, quickly. So that when we cross check with the answers, it becomes easy for all of you. Quick. I'll give you 2 more minutes. Good, 6th one is here. Adventure, yay. Very good, adventure, yay. Very good, Aima. Sai Divya, 12J, reduce J to bring down to a smaller size amount or price to demote. Very good. 9H, invent, to think up or make up, to originate as a product of one's own ingenuity. Okay, good. Fifth one is L, Okay. Good. So we will go through some exercises quickly, because by 8:30 you will have another quiz for your technical quiz, I believe. So before that, let me take you through other questions. Okay. Okay, do this. 36 to 40 and 41 to 45. Quick, you have the answers for 41 to 45. I'm going to hide that, okay? 36 to 40. Quickly, give me your answers. Let me enlarge it. 36 to 40. Monica, good attempt. 36, vitiate. Synonyms. Impair. Anusha says it's impaired. Acumen. 39 is C. Check. I don't think it is C. Acumen means what? Very good. Give me the answer for 37, somebody. Forty, is it A, at this juncture? In the beginning, is that the answer? Check. Some of you are getting it right and some you're still not getting it right. Okay, before we discuss, complete this as well. "36, 37, 38. Your answers are A, B, and B. A, B, 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 and C. A, impaired, shrewdness, recklessness, concoct, and moment, at this moment. Because we say at this juncture, I would like to congratulate so and so on his achievement. At this moment, this should be easy. Fabricate is, even if you don't know what concoct means, stretch, indulge, and dazzle are to be eliminated. Fabricate stories, it's a verb. Temerity, recklessness, carelessness. Okay. What is docile? Closest in meaning. Okay. Now 61 to 65. I'll give you 2 minutes. Quickly complete 61 to 65. Pick the word from the alternatives given that is most inappropriate to the given context. Sixty-one, 62, 63. First three. How many have answered actually? 61 is A, 62 jovial. Okay. Sixty-three. Good. Monica, Mrulalini. You guys are very active. Now I have some words with a foreign roots. For example, okay. Alma mater, what does it mean? L means Latin and F means French. So at times you can expect, but very rare, but don't get puzzled or taken aback when you are given with words of foreign origin, alma mater, or I'm not sure how to pronounce these words because that's not of English origin per se. Okay. So please be informed that you can expect questions from words that have seeped into English from other. What is modus operandi, for example? Can anyone tell me what the police is about to nail down on the modus operandi of the criminal? What does it mean? Yeah, criminal modus operandi. What does it mean, modus operandi? Yes, Bhakishri, you got the spelling right, but give me the meaning. That is again a phrase from a foreign language. A particular method, very good. A method in which someone operates. So you can also expect phrases, foreign phrases, and then contextual meaning. If it is a straight term, then we can very quickly identify the synonym and the antonym, but you should also be ready to infer, figure out, navigate through options and arrive at the right answer. Okay. Look at the antonyms here. It's an elegant resort. Give me the answer in chat. Loathsome. Very good. Ultimately, initially or at the end in course of time or somewhere in the middle. Second one, what's the option? Ultimately, at the end. Very good, Mohammed. At the end. Sturdy. What do you mean sturdy? People, it's antonyms. Am I misleading you? Elegant, what is the antonym? Ultimately, what's the antonym? Initially, good. Initially is the correct answer. Sturdy, what is the antonym? Chartered. Okay, sturdy, poor. Elegant, it's beautiful, its opposite is lurid. Guys, check if you are familiar with any of these foreign phrases. Modus operandi, I pointed it out. Magnum opus, errata. That's a French term. Coup d'état. So you should be ready to answer some words related to words that got inducted into English from foreign languages. Violent change in government. Very good, Bhagishri. So you shouldn't be puzzled when you come across foreign phrases or foreign expressions. Okay. These are the Latin roots. Give me the answer for the first 5 here that you see on screen. Quick. Answer for the first 5. First is D, friendly. Very good. Complacent. Whom will you call a very complacent person? Self-satisfied. Very good. Complacency. Being self-satisfied and not trying or pushing yourself very hard to achieve greater things. D, C, A, D, B. James Bond. What's your name actually? D, C, A, D, B. A, lucid is very clear and understandable. Present. What is the option for the fourth one? Okay. Now 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Quick. Give me the answers for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Good, Monica. Autonomy is to be independent. 4A, 5B, and 6B. Eloquent, expressed in a very effective way. Autonomy is to be independent. To have empathy, what does it mean to have empathy? Seventh one. 7, 8, and 9. 7B, empathy is to have love for others. 8, 9, and 10. Eight is A, pseudonym, a false name. Good. Ten, who's a philanthropist and what does philanthropy mean? The lover of mankind. Very good. Okay. Now, what I have is two quick. Yes. At times you will have questions, not a direct sentence wherein the particular word gets embolded or in italics, underlined. You will also have questions such as the one you find here, directions for 1 and 2. Identify the meaning of the following messages. What does it mean? You should be ready for these questions as well. Okay. Right. One thing we forgot to discuss in yesterday's class is about your rules of grammar that I thought we'll have to learn. With pronoun and antecedent agreement. Okay. So this is something I thought I would complete before we move on to error spotting in future classes. So with pronoun, student, quickly type a few pronouns. What are the pronouns that we use in our day-to-day communication? Is that all? He, she, they? What are possessive pronouns? Himself, myself, themselves. So there are different kinds of pronouns, 9 kinds of pronouns actually. So we have, yes, personal pronouns, except you, have distinct forms. I, you, he, she, it, we, they, who. They are subjective pronouns and objective pronouns. We have possessive pronouns, demonstrative, interrogative pronoun, and I have one particular hint here, not on verbal but on a communication skill. Most of the time I find students using this word myself when they are going on stage to introduce themselves, not necessarily on stage alone, even when they talk about themselves in the closed cabin of an HR interview. When the HR asks you this question, why don't you introduce yourself or quickly walk me through your profile? Tell me a little bit about your background. Many students, almost 5 to 6 out of 10, they begin by saying myself, which is incorrect. It's not appropriate to say myself because read rule number 7, intensive pronoun. Those ending in self, selves, and that serve to emphasize myself, yourself, himself. Actually, when you use myself, you could say something like, I did my project, I completed my project all by myself, which means I did not take anybody's help. I didn't seek help from anybody else. I did it all myself. While cycling last evening, I slipped and hurt my foot myself. It was not anybody's fault. It was not an accident though, but I'm the one responsible. There was no collusion. There was no two-wheeler or a three-wheeler or a four-wheeler that came my way and I collided with that. It's nobody's fault. I was driving all alone on the street. When I was about to turn, I slipped and got my foot, hurt myself, and no one was responsible. So these are some specific contexts we use myself. And for emphasis, you could also say the Lord himself appeared before the court. The governor himself appeared before the in the witness box. So he himself did that. You can't say myself Suresh, myself Ramesh. Instead, use very simple terms. My name is or I am. That's more appropriate. Okay. Why is that you will have to use indefinite? You are not supposed to use indefinite pronoun when you talk about your projects or internships, because I get to listen to students who use, I've done several projects, I've done a few internships. So do not use a few, a lot of, many. Instead, be very specific with the numbers. If you have done 3 internships, say it loud. I have done 3 internships so far. My first internship was this, this, and this. My second here. The third with this ABC company. So I have done 2 internships, 1 project. I have done 4 certifications. To make it very clear, do not use indefinite pronoun. And when I question them, a student would say, I have done several projects. When I ask them to number it, they say 2. And 2 is not several. Students who do a single internship say, I've done several internships. No, you're not supposed to say use indefinite pronoun in numbering your accomplishments, in numbering your certifications, in numbering your projects and internship. Next time when you have an opportunity to talk to a HR or even during practice sessions and mock interview, so bring these concepts into your natural flow. Avoid using indefinite pronoun and be very specific about the number of certifications you have acquired, number of projects you have completed, number of internships you have worked for, number of internships that you have been to. So be very specific in terms of number. Now coming back to the verbal part, we have certain rules about pronoun, and you should also have the clear knowledge to correct sentences when it goes wrong regarding pronoun rules. We call it pronoun antecedent agreement. There is one more agreement called subject verb agreement, and again you have pronoun antecedent agreement. When the pronoun is singular pronoun, sorry, must take a singular verb and pronoun. If it's a plural pronoun, then the verb has to be plural. I have a question here. These are the rules that you will have to learn. Now, listen to me carefully. I have a... Okay, there's a question from Vishal. Why should we use my name? Because that's your name. My name is Suresh. My name is Vishal. When you say myself, then you will have to go read the rules. Where are you supposed to use myself? As I said, I completed the assignment myself, no one else. I didn't take help from anybody. Only for emphasis you say that. So you don't emphasize myself, so and so. But it has become so very casual, but technically speaking, it's not grammatically correct. You would sound more professional, more within the principles of language. So it's appropriate to say, my name is or I am. Okay, here. Now, my question is, let me check your understanding of pronoun antecedent agreement. I'm going to give you a sentence. There is an error in it. You will have to rectify that. One must take care of his health. One must take care of his health regularly. Now, this is the question, and the heading is spot the error. What is the error in my sentence? One must take care of his health. Or if it's a lady or a woman, one must take care of her health. Is there anything incorrect about this sentence? Their health, spell it properly, Sai Divya. I'm talking about one, an individual. One is error. One must take care of their health. No, it's incorrect again. Rulalini, it's an one shouldn't be used. Okay, then type the whole sentence. One must take care of dash health. Their health is incorrect because the subject is one. This is where your knowledge on pronoun verb agreement or antecedent agreement is important. He must take care of his health. Fine. But what if the sentence begins with one? One's health. Very good. It's apostrophe S. You have your name as M. I couldn't call you by name. So students, have your names listed here in chat so that I can address you. Bhagyashri Gaikwad, thank you very much for that detailed answer. One must take care of one's health. If the ones here, ONE apostrophe S, is replaced by any other pronoun, be it he or she or their or our or your, it's incorrect. So if a sentence begins with one must take care of one's health. One must manage one's finance shrewdly. One must take care of one's belongings. So this is something that the students commit errors. Right. So with this, I take you through the rules of pronoun and antecedent agreement. We still have 15 more minutes. So quickly, I'll read through that. If it's a singular subject, then his. If it is a male, for plural, it is their. The doctor scanned the results of his patient. The doctors examined the results of their patient. These are self-explanatory. The pronoun here should match with the person, number, and gender of the subject. So that is pronoun antecedent agreement. Antecedent is the part which comes here before. So in an incorrect sentence, everyone in the office eats their lunch. Everyone is singular. It's incorrect. Correct singular. Everyone in the office eats his or her lunch, because we live in a very gender sensitive era. So we can't afford to make language gender bias. Everyone in this office eats his or her lunch. And if you pluralize it, all of the people in the office or all the people in the office eats their lunch. There is a typo here. All, it's plural, therefore eat their lunch inside the family. When it is somebody, it is incorrect to use their. Somebody or someone has left his or her bag. So these are something you need to be careful about. The girls, therefore the appropriate pronoun is there, they. Girls is plural, therefore they. If it is possessive, the girls must take care of their health. Okay. So these are mere rules and you have to learn them by heart. You can download the material from the MLS and can go through this whenever you find time. Okay. So who apostrophe yes and whose are two different things. Who's the one who stole my handkerchief? Who's winning the game? Actually, who apostrophe yes is who. It's a prefix form of who has or who is, who has. And that is different from whose, which is the possessive case. Okay, so yesterday I was also discussing about similar words with more than one noun form, more than one adjective form. And I found a few examples. Nutrition is a noun. Nutrient is also a noun. Plural is nutrients. Nutriment is also a noun. So based on the context, based on particular context, you will have to use whether nutrition fits well or nutrient fits well or nutriment. You have the meaning given. So accordingly, you will have to use the appropriate form of the word. So realism and reality, both are nouns. We could see both the usage in dictionary, but still you will have to use the right form of the noun appropriately based on the context. So I thought I would complete pronoun antecedent agreement since we did not find the time to go through this last class. Okay, can you give me some examples? We discussed just now, we discussed the rules of pronoun antecedent agreement. Now solve the questions 41 to 50 quickly. Okay, Patrick and Stephen, help yourselves to some tea. Very good. You can have ice cream after 42. It's not help me to some tea. It's help yourself. Okay. Help yourselves. "42 is you. 43. When you give me the answer, include the number of the question so that I can relate to it quickly. 43. She. The dog stole Tara's ice cream before it ran away. Before it ran away. It is not Tara who ran away, it's the dog. So before it ran away. 44. 44. I heard that Jeremy was removed from the team just because Taylor does not like him. Good. doesn't like him. This is the girl who comes from Spain. Okay. She is the girl who comes from Spain, or this is the girl that comes from Spain. I would rather use that because this is the girl that comes from Spain. If it begins with she, then she is the girl who comes from Spain. 46. Each morning I brush my teeth and stare at myself in the mirror. It's not stare at me. It's myself. Each morning I brush my teeth and stare at myself in the mirror. Good. 47. The dog chewed on its favorite toy. Yes, we have another 8 minutes left. Of course, we are concluding with this. We have 3 more questions left. The dog chewed on its favorite toy. Sheila and I painted the trailer ourselves. Paul copies his friend's homework instead of doing it. What is the answer for 49? Very good, Nirlalini. Paul copies his friend's homework instead of doing it himself. Terry is taller than 50th one, the last one. Answer the 50th question. Terry is taller than? Is it I am? I have to scroll down. Okay, I am. Good. Quickly complete this prepositions and conjunction. Okay, so complete 24 and 28 before we wind up the session for the day. You have 6 minutes. Interjection, no, hardly. From the point of verbal ability, they don't test you on your interjection. But yes, your ability to fill in, choose appropriate adverbs. I have dash finished the work. Choose from the alternates available in the box given here. Quick, 5 more minutes left. 24 to 28. 4 questions. Give me the answer in the chat box quickly. Chat box. He is very clever. Good. I have almost finished my work. He is very clever. 26. He literally understands me. Good. Blank. She missed her train. 27. Unfortunately, yes. Yes, Gayatri. Unfortunately, she missed the train. Shivashankar Reddy. Good. 26. He willfully understands. Okay. The manager. No, the question here says each option should be used only once. So willingly or willfully goes well with the 28th. The manager accepted the challenge willfully because nothing else fit in this blank. So willfully goes for the 28th question. Okay, so this is something very simple. Derivation of adjectives or appropriate form of the word. If we could complete this, then our session is a big success. Question 16 to 23. This has been the busiest day of the year. Very good. 16th one. Oscar is a dash cat. It has, yes, furry cat. Good. 17 is energetic. 19. Supply the correct article. We didn't have time to discuss more about articles yesterday, but we will come back to it during the revision class because you will have unit test after 2 sessions. So tomorrow maybe I'll plan for a unit test for about 20 marks or so, wherein you will have 20 questions based on parts of speech. It could be word derivation or fill in the blank along with some synonyms and antonyms. So you can expect questions from noun, verb, adjective, adverb, synonyms, antonyms, and pronoun antecedent agreement. About 20 to 30 questions for your unit test tomorrow. 22nd, better. Good. So you will have questions of this sort. That's why I quickly gave a recap of yesterday's session as well. So gear up for a unit test for probably, I'm not sure about the marks, but I will set it for 20 marks. You will have 20 questions. And if there is more based on the XLR pattern, then you will have to answer all the questions. So as of now, get ready for 20 questions on parts of speech, pronoun antecedent agreement, synonyms and antonyms, and some error spotting exercises. Are we good? Is my instructions clear? So based on the materials you find in the LMS, go through every exercise thoroughly, and you can expect some similar questions for the unit test tomorrow. Okay. Any questions from today's session? Anything not clear or anything that you wanted me to clarify, repeat? Maybe tomorrow if, yes, I'll list the topics here. I'll do that to you. It's for everybody.
Yeah, Tamil Selvan, if you're done means I will conduct a quiz.
Yeah, ma'am. Just a minute. I'll give them the topics.
Yes, take your time.
So these are the topics for the unit test tomorrow. Kindly go through all the material shared to you and come prepared for a test, for a unit test. Are we all good? Can I expect a brilliant performance with the test? Yes, thank you. Thank you all very much. I'll see you tomorrow at 6:30. Prepare well and do your unit test in a very outstanding manner. Thank you all very much. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. So guys, be ready. I'm conducting a quiz now. So I'm sharing link on programming skills. Okay, today I'm conducting quiz. Attendance link I will share after the exam. Okay, after the quiz I will share that. Please concentrate on this quiz. Okay, quiz also we are counting for your placement assistance for your certificate. Yep. All the best, everyone. I will come back at 9 o'clock. Okay. So I hope you are done with your quizzes or you need up to 9 o'clock time. So let me know in the chat box if you are done means I will share the attendance link and I will explain about LMS that where you will get PDFs, session recordings, attendance link, all the things. Okay. So from YouTube also I need responses. If you're done means I will share attendance link. Yep. Okay. Most of the people, yeah, done. So yes, I'm going to share the attendance link. So after that, I'm going to explain about LMS. Okay. Top 20 list also I'm going to share that. Please mark your attendance. Don't miss it because it will affect on your certificate. Okay. Yes, Raj Lakshmi, don't worry. Okay. We will call you back again. SS, please focus on the subject. Okay. So that's better. It's same link, no? Both are. iPhone, I didn't get your question. So please ask your question clearly. So this is our top 20 list. So congratulations, guys. So whoever joined newly, please stay back so that I will explain about LMS. Okay. Daily, I'm not going to explain that. Today, I'm going to explain. Yep. Yes, I'm sharing my screen. Please let me know if my screen is visible. My screen is visible or not? Yeah, got it. Yes. What is LMS? LMS is a learning management system. It's a XLR's e-learning portal. In this LMS, you will get all the stuffs like session recordings, quizzes, practice papers, feedback links, assessments, all the things. Okay. So, and one more thing, this LMS access will be with you lifetime. Okay, you can get access at any time. Okay, so after registration, yesterday I gave one registration link. After this explanation of LMS, I will share that registration link as well. So after register for this skill up program, you will receive 2 mails. So first one is a verification mail. So you can see here, welcome to XLR, verify your account mail. So this is your first mail. Here you can see verification link, right? So click on this link. It will take you to set your password page. So this is your set your password page. So paste your password, like confirm your password. Whatever your wish, you can do that. Okay. Just click on set my password. Okay. This is your second mail, course invitation mail. So you can see here, welcome to Skill Up Final Year's Campus Recruitment Training. So this is your second mail. Here you can see registration link, that is onlinelearning.xlr.com. Just click on this link. It will take you through login page. Okay. So this is our login page. Here you can see sign in, store and register, right? So register we don't need because we already done with registration. So store I will explain about later, and sign in. So now we need only sign in. Just click on this sign in. So it will take you to the login page. So here you can see email ID and password. So whichever email ID you used for registration, use that registered email ID, and previously you said your password, right? So mention that password here and click on login. Okay. Yeah. So after click on this login, it will take you through home page. Okay, this is our home page. From here, I will let you know about live LMS. Okay, so you will get better clarity. Just give me a couple of minutes. I will reshare my screen. I hope you can able to see my screen. Yeah, make sure you are in a home page. Okay, so here I will divide it into 2 parts, like right side and left side. Coming to right side, here we have a thumbnail, and you can see here Skill Up Final Year's Campus Recruitment Training Day 41. So it's showing conducted. So before 6:20 and 6:20 like that, it will show join button. If you want to join through Zoom, just click on a join. Okay. So it will take you to Zoom sessions. If you have any problem with Zoom, you can go through YouTube. Just click on this banner. It will take you to YouTube live. Okay. So I'm done with the right side. So left. Yes, left side we have, you can see many tabs here. So these and all previously I got access for this. So I don't require now. So now I'm searching for Skill Up Final Years, right? So here my tab. So you can see here Skill Up Final Years Campus Recruitment Training. Just click on this tab. So it will take you to the classroom. Yeah. So under curriculum, you can see curriculum and meet. So under curriculum, we can see many tabs. So like session recordings for quantitative aptitude, that we are already done with quantitative aptitude phase 1, and programming skills we are running in weekends, and logical reasoning we are already done. So those session recordings and those materials, okay, you will get here. And these materials you can't able to download it. By watching those, you have to learn. Okay. So these programming skills also up to date, it is updated. And materials, logical reasoning sessions, and those materials. Okay. Now we are done 2 days, right? So see, 2 days session recordings are there and 2 days materials are there. Okay, up to date it will update. So quiz questions. So up to now, whatever quizzes we are done with in logical reasoning, quantitative aptitude, programming skills, verbal ability, tomorrow I'm going to conduct those verbal ability topics. Okay. So all the quizzes and those solutions you will get here. Coming to practice papers. Yes, from here you can receive topic wise practice papers and company papers for your practice purpose. So feedback response. From here also we can give your response, or you can mark your attendance. Okay. So I hope all are clear with this curriculum tab. Okay. Coming to here, you can see store is there, calendar, news center, assessment. Yes, I will explain about assessment now. Just click on this assessment. See here, you can see this tab. Here it's showing retake test. So actually, before I already took test, so that's why it is showing retake test. If you are joining new and you are taking this LMS access newly, means it will show take test. Just click on this retake test. It will take a while a minute. So yeah, again click on a retake test. Close this, and here we have per attempt we will get 20 questions. Okay, so randomly and different topics you will receive. I'll click randomly and I'll go. I'll skip many questions also. Let's see what will happen. Yeah. So yes, so here you can see boxes filled with blue color. Those questions I marked. Remaining all I didn't mark. So 6 questions I marked, no? So remaining empty. So click on a finish. Yes, here you will get overall assessment summary. Okay. Here total questions was 20. Total correct is 2. Time taken, accuracy. So 2 questions correct, 4 incorrect, 14 skipped. So come down like that only. You can see many like those questions or which topic, from which topic you can see here, all from average, ratios and variations. And the question was tough, difficulty, medium, it will show. And detailed summary. If you go in a detailed summary, here we have a question and a correct option and the explanation. How we got the answer. Okay, you can refer this question and answers and explanation. Session logs. When you started the assessment, when it got ended. Like time limit here it will show. Okay. So I hope you are already clear with this assessment. I'll go back again. See, again, I came to home page. So I told that I will explain about store as well, right? So in store, we will see many programs. Like previously in EDL, these programs are happened. So if you want, means you can watch from here, whatever you like programs, Advanced Excel, Power BI, Tableau, and we have a different programs. These are all free courses. And by watching these recordings, you won't get certificate. Okay, you have to watch live sessions and you have to mark attendance. So that time only you are eligible for the certificate. From where we get, ma'am? So yes, I will clear after this your queries. Okay. Somebody asked that today PDF where you will get, right? Yes, I will show that. So I logged in for skill up, right? So just click on a skill up. So we are running with mobile ability now. So you can see session recording from here, material from here. So yesterday, which topic happened? Parts of speech, right? So in yesterday, trainer showed this PDF and explained, right? So these you can get here. Okay, you can learn from here. Okay, and come to quizzes. And these are the quiz questions and options answer. Okay, those explanation also will get. Come to practice papers. Yeah, subject wise logical test also is there. You can refer those. Okay, it will use for your final exam. See here, logical reasoning, we have many questions. It's more than 200. So yeah, I'm done with this. I hope everyone got cleared about LMS. So here you can see, and somebody asking about Madam 1 of 112 process, why it is showing like that. So every day you have to complete your session session recordings, test and all. So it will show, it will improve your progress here. Okay. Okay. So any more questions, you can let me know. I will try to address it. Okay, you need attendance link. Yes, I'm sharing that. So Satya, I showed you that how to get today's class PDF. Okay. I hope I cleared your query. Ma'am, నాకు no sessions today అని చూపిస్తోంది. Devi, you registered for this skill up program or not? If you registered means definitely it will show. Ma'am, LMS is limited access or lifetime access? Yes, the LMS access will be with you lifetime. Okay, you can access at any time. Ma'am, we started attending for verbal ability. We are registered only to verbal ability sessions. No, if you registered one time also, it means you register for skill up program. Okay, it's not only for verbal ability. Somebody is asking about we are getting certificate for verbal ability and logical reasoning. No, it's not like that. For whole skill up program, we are giving only one certificate. Okay, that too we are giving certificate based on your attendance. 60% attendance and consistency of our attendance is important. Ma'am, I registered for the class yesterday. So when will the other classes start? So already we are done with logical reasoning and quantitative aptitude phase 1. So we are running programming skills, now verbal ability. So after this, we'll start with soft skills. Okay. No, Murali. Yeah. So you need to attend classes daily. Okay. Consistency in attendance is mandatory. So now I'm sharing a registration link as well. Whoever missed to register, please register. And I'm sharing WhatsApp link as well. Okay. If you are registered for only verbal ability also, it will take for whole skill up. Okay, don't worry about that. Where we get LMS link, ma'am. Yes, this registration link is the LMS link. So after filling your details in this, you will get 2 mails that before I showed, a verification mail and a course invitation mail. Okay. This is which course? So this is not course, this is a training program. about your quantitative aptitude and these all topics. Okay, we are teaching here quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability, soft skills, and programming skills. Okay. How to give attendance. Yes, I will share that as well. So if you are missed to join our WhatsApp channel, please join from here. You will receive live updates like daily YouTube and Zoom links. Okay. And main, like when we are going to conduct a multi-level test, like multi-unit test, subject-wise test like that. Sanket, from yesterday onwards, you started the classes. That's fine, no problem. You can watch previous recordings and you can learn. Okay. Bhagyasri, please check again. It will work. Akash, which link you want? I sent attendance link. If you want any other links, let me know. Ma'am, how much percentage of attendance should require to get certificate? Yes, 60% of attendance. So we will consider your consistency in attendance also. Okay, if you joined like from yesterday and you are not reached to 60% also, we will consider based on your consistency. Okay, fine. If you don't have any queries, means you can leave the session. Okay, we'll meet on tomorrow again. Tomorrow I'm conducting a quiz on parts of speech. Is the registration link logical reasoning classes ongoing? No, for Skill Up, we have only one registration link. If you register at one time for logical reasoning or else verbal ability also, it will work. Will that class start again? Logical reasoning, we already closed that. So now we started verbal ability. Registration link, yes, I'm sharing. How to log in? Muhammad, please refer this class again. So last 10 minutes I explained about LMS. So we'll get better clarity. Ma'am, how many months do classes continue? Yes. So this is a Skill Up program. Duration is 3 to 4 months. It started at Jan 8th. It is going to end April 1st week. Okay. So we are going to teach about quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, programming skills, verbal ability, and soft skills. So we are giving a participation certificate based on their attendance, and we are giving placement assistance only for engineering final year students. Okay. Akash, you didn't get or else, oh, that link you need. Yes, this is the link. You just fill the details, you will receive that. Ma'am, with this registration link, we will get LMS. Yes, Kavya, you will receive that. Ma'am, multiple courses are there. If we want some particular courses, we can join. But what about attendance, ma'am? Yeah, Vijay Varma, I told before that you can enroll and you can watch those videos. You won't get certificate for that. Okay. Ma'am, since I joined yesterday, will I also get certificate? Yes. Yes, but please maintain consistency. in attendance and joining the classes. Yes, only engineering students, not for degree students who are assisting job. When this verbal ability end? So it's going to end at 8th March. Akash? From 11th March, we are going to start with soft skills. Okay, thank you so much for joining this session. Okay, we'll meet on tomorrow. Yeah, up to then, take care. Bye-bye. Good night. Go and have your food. Ma'am, certification is also for only engineering students? No. Certificate we are giving for every participant, okay, without any stream. Only placement assistance we are giving engineering final year students. Yamini, I hope your query got cleared. VA enough to get certificate. We have still soft skills and quantitative aptitude phase 2. So please join that as well, Akash. So we'll receive that. What about BCA students? No. Only final year engineering students. I'm mentioning again. Okay then. Bye-bye. Good night.